Twitter, the butthole of the internet. A website where gays and homophobes come together and unite over their shared hatred of black people. The home of the world's richest losers and the world's poorest losers. Every bigot, fascist, and goblin crowds around and invades every community that has a shred of happiness. There's a lot of examples. The critical drinker, Asmongold, you can go on and on. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. But I don't think there is one I hate more than John. I have talked about him before. I've made my disliking of him very public. I have nearly gotten banned off Twitter because I have said some not nice things in his comment sections. I hate him, but I am also a brain-dead goblin, so I do check into his Twitter quite often. And goddamn, has he been on one lately. And today, I just want to show you some of his tweets because goddamn is this the dirtiest grifter to ever grift. So to give a little background, John is an old, fat man, and he has a restraining order because he beat his ex-wife.
Why did the Supergirl actress dress like a dude at the event?
I don't know, John. Why did you beat your wife?
And he hates women. He is the biggest hater of women ever. You can tell because 1, he beats his wife, and for 2, he's incessantly tweeting about how much he hates women. 2 days ago, he tweeted, quote-unquote, women, is it really that hard? And then it's this little stupid fucking meme picture right here. You know, the type of thing that you'd only find in the phone of your, like, racist uncle that still does meth. You know. And, you know, he tweets about women a lot. He hates women. He doesn't want to see women in any male spaces or anything like that. You see, John still lives off elementary school playground logic. I'm gonna go a little bit into the past. In 2024, he tweeted, Absolute Wonder Woman was decent, but I hate these modern art styles where they intentionally make women look ugly and masculine. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He also went on a tirade against Supergirl for months, which, yeah, it wasn't the greatest movie ever. It's one of the biggest box office bombs in superhero history. Whatever, I don't think Supergirl was that bad. I didn't talk about it because I kind of watched it too late. But John just hated it. Before it even came out, he was tweeting all day long about how much he hates Millie Alcock and how ugly she is. When remember, this motherfucker looks like this. Like, if you just scroll through his page, there are just so many tweets of him just saying the most insane shit about women. He's very, very strange. He's, like, obsessed with Millie Alcock not smiling, which, you know, coming from a man who beats women is actually kind of, you know, concerning. He does have a girlfriend currently, I believe. And I do think that someone should save this woman. She is probably being chained in his dungeon as we speak, while he reads 60 Supergirl comics and pretends they're good. And he's not done tweeting about Millie Alcock. He tweeted about her 3 days ago. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing, man? Forget about it. And then he just constantly tweets as rage bait, I think. Like, he tweeted, name a bigger downgrade. Comparing Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern to the new good Green Lantern. And I haven't made a video on Lanterns yet. I plan on making a video when the second episode comes out. But Kyle Chandler is easily the best actor that we could have found for Hal Jordan, other than Nathan Fillion, I believe. Ryan Reynolds is a dog shit Hal Jordan. Ryan Reynolds is he's not a good actor, okay? He's not a funny actor. He's a piece of shit, okay? I hate Ryan Reynolds, okay? I hate him as Hal Jordan. He has none of the sincerity that we need for Hal Jordan. He has none of the actual chemistry that we need for Hal Jordan. He has nothing. And then he also did this fucking, like, name a bigger downgrade thing with the X-Men. I'm sorry, that old X-Men cast is pretty fucking dog shit. And sure, you can have your complaints about the new cast, but it is objectively a better overall casting, okay? And again, he just has shit opinions. He's one of those old guys that just always complains about anything new and everything old is better. That's his life. He really hates Lanterns. I remember a couple, like maybe last year when the first announced Lanterns, he came out and he said, Green Lantern isn't supposed to be black. Also, when fucking this new episode of Lanterns came out, this weirdo, Sir, Bitch Holt? I can't be reading that right. He tweeted, Conspiracy theory, HBO's Lanterns is taking a swipe at Vice President J.D. Vance. And then he just kind of posts a fucking essay about his conspiracy of how Lanterns is making fun of J.D. Vance. And I didn't read it all, but I am scrolling through it right now. So I asked Grok, what major white right-wing figures have Indian wives? His answer, J.D. Vance. Huh. So you see a villain with an Indian wife, and you immediately think of J.D. Vance. Interesting. Well, John had to reply to this, and he said, wow, once you see the picture, it makes a lot of sense. And it's just J.D. Vance's clown ass wearing a fucking cowboy hat. I don't even know if that's a real picture. That doesn't look real. If that's real, J.D. Vance needs to never wear a fucking cowboy hat again. That shit does not fit him. He looks weird as fuck with that cowboy hat on. And again, he's just tweeting about how much he loves the old Green Lantern. No, you don't. You don't like that, John. It's the same thing. You don't like 60 Supergirl comics. You are lying. Okay? You are lying. And back on the X-Men shit, he said, Disney Marvel made a huge mistake with Emma Frost, clearly, and saying that Margot Robbie should have been Emma Frost. I'm pretty sure that's yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sigourney Weaver is perfect. She is a great actress. Okay, Emma Frost, they're clearly making her a little bit younger. She's supposed to be dating Cyclops. Kit Connor's like 20 years old. They're not gonna fucking cast Margot Robbie, you weirdo. And as you know, his taste is shit, and I thought that his shit taste only applied to comics and movies, but no. It also applies to music. Unpopular opinion. This is the greatest album of all time. Shut the fuck up. There is not a chance this motherfucker thinks that this is the greatest album of all time. You basic motherfucker, John. Like, of course this fat fuck thinks this is the greatest album of all time, bro. He has basic ass bitch opinions. He's a dumbass. I bet this motherfucker's favorite song is Mr. Brightside. I bet he listens to that thinking about his ex-wife who he beat up. Like, fuck. And he thinks he's so cool, too. I want to burn Disney down because it is of Satan. Are you new here? Disney is of Satan? Yeah, Disney's an evil fucking company. But you are on the same level of evil. You and Walt Disney's Nazi ass probably would have gotten along, okay? Just fine. Because you're fucking stupid, and you're racist, and you're a piece of shit, John. And then this is, back to his fucking shitty X-Men opinions. He tweeted this. MCU is back to MCUing. Like, what the fuck? Did you think they were gonna make an X-Men movie without any of these characters? You dumb fucking idiot. You clearly don't read comics. You know, I'm taking back what I said earlier. He doesn't read comics, and he's not just rage baiting. He's just truly a fucking brain-rotted idiot. And back to his Lanterns thing, because I'm kind of just scrolling through his Twitter at this point. By the way, Lanterns doesn't turn Hal into Parallax in later episodes. That's the setup here. I had the whole plot spoiled by an insider months ago. Clearly, first of all, like I said, you've never read a Green Lantern comic, so shut the fuck up talking about Parallax, Bursky. Also, you don't know any insiders, John. You have no friends. You kidnapped your wife, okay? You don't know anybody. I don't want to hear it from you, you motherfucker. And of course, like all wife beaters and fascists, John is a hard Christian. He is super Christian. He tweets about his Christianity often. I'm pretty sure it is in his bio. I became the #1 best-selling author by standing for Christian values. #1 best-selling where? Where? Okay? He also is fucking invading the D&D space, which, by the way, before I even bring up the tweet, D&D has been consistently, like, one of the most, like, you know, the fan base is not going to be largely of John's type. They might look like him, but they're not going to share his beliefs, okay? I've met D&D players, okay? A lot of the time, they're fucking libtards, okay? I'm just going to say it. They're little liberals, okay? And so, John tweeting this leaked cover image of the new D&D setting they're planning on launching. How excited is your wife's boyfriend to play this? And I just can't, I honestly, I can't even comprehend the fact that John is trying to make a cuck joke right now. John, you are the cuckiest cuck that's ever cucked, you motherfucker. Like, what? Okay, I think this video's gone on long enough. I've just been scrolling through his Twitter for 10 minutes and complaining. John is a fucking dumb prick, okay? He's a racist, he's an idiot, he's an Elon Musk dick rider, he uses AI for his shitty books that he puts out, he beats his wife, and I think we all need to remember that. You know, someone commented this one time on my previous John Del Arrows video, saying that he's actually just a closeted gay man, and you know, I always hate to just say that people who are pieces of shit are secretly just closeted homosexuals, but no. John Del Arrows is a closeted homosexual. Okay, he's always whining about how he wants more big, masculine, strong men. And how he hates women. He hates seeing women. He doesn't want to see hot women anywhere. I'm pretty sure he was complaining about Blade Runner when the new Blade Runner came out. He doesn't like seeing hot women anywhere. And he just pretends to be he's a LARPer. He's not only a grifter, but he's a LARPer. Because he doesn't actually enjoy any of these things. He says he's a sci-fi fantasy nerd. I bet he's never read Lord of the Rings. I bet he's never read a comic book that isn't just fucking pretending to read a Supergirl comic from the 60s. I bet that motherfucker has never watched a movie longer than 2 hours. Because his brain is just so rotted and filled with maggots. Okay, and he is a closeted gay man. That's how much he hates women so much that there's no other explanation other than him just being truly fucking gay, bro. Okay, so end of video. I think John Del Arroz should kill himself. He's a piece of shit. Fuck that guy. He beat his wife. Bye. I'm always hungry. I'm always tired. Fuck Rob Liefeld.